so much for stopping by the channel. If you're new, then welcome, and if you're returning, then welcome back. My name is Tiffany, and this is my channel, City Chic Mommy. It is essentially a lifestyle channel where I give you guys a glimpse into my life being a full-time working mom in corporate America. We also do a little bit of fragrance, we do a little bit of fashion, and so much more. So if any of that sounds like that it may be your vibe, I definitely invite you to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. That is all it takes to be part of the tribe, and we would love to have you here. You're gonna love it here. You'll love it here. But with that being said, guys, I am super excited about this video because, well, number one, it has been a while since I have brought you all a fragrance review. Like, it's been a minute, so I am super excited to be bringing you all a fragrance review. And then number two, this is going to be somewhat of a niche fragrance. It's definitely a newer fragrance. It's been recently released and you can't really pick it up everywhere. It's not necessarily mainstream yet, and so I love that. But with all of that being said, guys, as you all can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Love Shack Fancy's perfume. Now, they do have a line of 3, but we are specifically going to be talking about Boheme. So with all of that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, so if you have ever watched one of my fragrance reviews or one of my perfume reviews before, you know I like to follow essentially the 3 P's. So we are going to talk about the packaging, we are going to talk about the perfume itself, and then we are going to talk about the pricing. So those are kind of the main points that we're going to hit, and the first thing I want to talk about is the packaging because it is definitely something to notate. I'll show you all the box first. So this is the box. This is what it comes in. Okay. This is really, really pretty. Now, again, there are 3 different ones, and the Boheme comes in this pretty kind of like a soft blue, baby blue tone with these pretty flowers on it. So that is the packaging. And then let me show you all the actual bottle, because the bottle itself is what's really remarkable. This is the bottle. Is that not beautiful? Like, is it not just so fun and whimsical and pretty and ornate? I mean, there's so much detail in the bottle. We can talk about the color, we can talk about the bow, we can talk about the bottom here. We can talk about how it comes to the almost this ruched or tufted look at the top. We can talk about these little details here, the accents, and again, the beautiful florals just like on the box. And then in the front, it just says Love Shack Fancy, and of course, it has the fragrance, Boheme. So, this is the packaging. Now, if you know anything about the brand Love Shack Fancy, it is, again, very, very girly, very feminine, very whimsical, pretty, lots of pink, lots of light colors, lots of ruffles and things like that. Just all of the things when you think of soft or feminine or flirty clothing, a lot of dresses, a lot of silk, and so this is right on point with their brand. Like, if you think of the brand Love Shack Fancy, then you'll totally get this look. Very, very girly, very pretty, lot of details and things like that. And so I do find that the packaging is very, very interesting, and I like it. Now, again, there are 3 different fragrances from Love Shack Fancy right now, and they're all pretty much in this type of bottle. Pretty bow at the top, flowers on it, things like that, but they come in different colors. So the Boheme is going to kind of rock with that pretty light bluish theme. So that is the packaging. And I have to say, guys, side by side, like, look at that. I am just obsessed with it. I am obsessed with this. Okay, now let's talk about the product itself. Let's talk about the product itself. I'll go ahead and I'll read you guys just the brief description of kind of what they think the fragrance is. So it says, naturally cool with an undeniable charm, Boheme is a spirited floral that captures a peony in full bloom, laced with black currant, soft white amber, a forever romantic, endlessly in pursuit of a wanderlust. So that's their description. So the love notes, or the key notes, are going to be peony, blackcurrant, and white amber. Those are the only three that they have listed on the box. However, they're also listed here at the bottom. However, those are not the only notes that are in this fragrance. So I'll go ahead and I will list the rest of the notes that are all of the notes. I'll go ahead and I'll list them over here somewhere so you guys can kind of get the full scope or the full picture. But again, it is a very floral kind of fragrance. It's definitely floral, but again, that is to be expected from Love Shack Fancy. That's to be expected from their brand. Now, I did smell all three of these, and I am kind of a fresh, kind of clean scent kind of girl, and so the other two were beautiful fragrances, but kind of sweet for me. So I ended up going with this one, and like it says, it's a little bit cooler. Definitely has floral hints to it, and then the dry down is when you kind of get the black currant and the other notes coming out. So I really love that. It also has great wear. I'm going to spray it right now just so you guys can, I hope you guys can see. The spray is so good on this bottle. Like, did y'all, okay? Like, okay. And I know you're not supposed to like rub it or things like that, but again, we've worn this already. She is that girl. I actually wore it last night to cheer practice. She had an additional cheer practice, and when I walked up, one of the ladies was like, girl, you smell good. So come through. The dry down is really beautiful. Obviously, I'm sorry. Woo, it smells so good. Your girl got distracted smelling herself. Ooh, oh my goodness. You guys, I absolutely love this fragrance. I love this fragrance. And like I was saying, it does have a great spray. It does have a good dry down. It changes slightly again when you spray it initially. Very floral. You get a lot of white floral notes. That is the thing. Like if you like peony and things like that, gardenia, those are the notes that really pick up in the initial spray. And then it dries down, and then you kind of get more of the woody notes, the amber, or you get kind of the black currant coming in. So I love it. It does have a lot of depth to it, but again, a very feminine fragrance, a very girly. Would I wear it to the office? Yes, but I wouldn't necessarily wear it every day. I definitely think that this is more of a during the day fragrance, or maybe a date night if you're going out and you're having a really flirty date night, maybe a nice dinner or something like that. But the packaging is on point. I absolutely love this fragrance. Now, Love Shack Fancy is fairly new to the fragrance world, you all. This fragrance came out, their fragrance line, it came out, I believe, in September of 2023. So they're fairly new to the fragrance world. And like I say, they only have these 3 fragrances out right now. Again, of all of the scents, this was the more, almost, I would say, mature fragrance of all of them. Like I say, I like a fresh, kind of clean, kind of crisp kind of smell, and so this is the one that I ended up picking up. So that is just a little bit about the product. Now let's talk about the price point. The price point for this, let me go ahead and make sure I have this correct. This is the 2.5 ounce. So this is the 2.5 ounce. And it was $125 for the 2.5 ounce. So not bad at all, you guys, not bad at all. Now, what makes this kind of a niche fragrance, in my opinion, is that there are not a lot of Love Shack Fancies in the United States. There are 17 locations, I believe. And so if you want to go in and actually like smell it yourself, then you can get it from Love Shack Fancy. I also believe you may be able to get it from like Sephora or Ulta. They may have like a 3-pack of the samples. So if you want to try your local like Sephora or Ulta or somewhere like that, they may have it. I believe I saw online that people were saying that they got like a small sample pack, like the little, you know, the packs with the 3, like, I don't know, 0.7 ounces, or anyway, the little small roller packs, or 1 point, those, okay, girls. So if you want to smell all three of them and kind of test them out and try them out, you should be able to pick them up from a Sephora or an Ulta or somewhere like that as well. But again, if you want to just go online and purchase it from their website, I believe you may be able to do so. Other than that, we actually purchased this in store. Our city has a Love Shack Fancy actual location, so we were able to go in and smell the different ones, and I ended up choosing this one. So all of that being said, guys, I hope you guys found this video informative. Holiday season is coming up, and so this will be a great addition to a lot of your girls' collection because it's new, it's fresh, it's different. Everybody hasn't grabbed this yet. Everybody isn't talking about it. You don't see the internet flooded with it yet. And again, just the aesthetic of this, like how cute is that? So with that being said, guys, I'll go ahead and I'll end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it this far, definitely hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.